Welcome to the heart of downtown Statesboro, where the modern world meets the antique world. Among the busy streets and everyday life, there is a place where time feels like it slows down and objects from years and generations past continue to hear their stories. Each piece holds a bit of history, connecting the past to the present. Today we're stepping inside Charlie's Funky Junk Shop to speak with the owner, Trish Carter, and learn more about her passion.
I'm Trish Carter, and I'm the owner of Charlie's Funky Junk Shop. I started in 2017. I was getting ready to retire from Georgia Southern. I taught at Georgia Southern for 30 years, and I was chair of the Betty Ford Sanders Department of Art for 13 of those years. And I'm a busy person, so I'm not really someone who would ever really retire. And I had a passion for collecting and thrifting, and I grew up in the antique business, and I said, I'm going to open an antique shop, but have fun, funky stuff for the college students, for younger people. So, it becomes, something that is for everyone, for all ages. It slowly grew, and, here we are today, and we're moving next door. We bought the building next door that is 3 times the space. It's 11,000 square foot building that will have this store in. Upstairs will be for preparing the inventory and whatnot, because we buy houses out, we do estate sales, we go to auctions, we go on the world's longest yard sale route, we go all over with pickers, so we process a lot of inventory here, and that's part of kind of my method, is that I want to price right so things move fast. So there's always something new every single week, and people come in weekly all the time because they don't want to miss out. Fear of missing out is a strategy, I guess. I do things kind of thematically, and I also, I love to shop as well. So the $6 jewelry area I have, it's all pre-owned jewelry that someone probably paid good money for it, but it's in good shape, and so why not? I'm also a collector. I collect Italian glass and all sorts of things. But this is a great, everybody should collect something. I start kids off, little kids under 5 get a free duck, a rubber duck, so they can start their duck collection. Yeah, so those kids bring their parents in here to get their ducks every week, and the parents inevitably buy something. I've been a teacher my whole life. What do teachers do? We talk. So if I retire, who am I going to talk to, right? So being in a store is a natural thing for me, and I can talk to anyone about anything, but I've met really wonderful people here at the store, whether it's through, our passion for collecting things and what they collect, what I collect. I've always got my dogs with me at the shop, so people seem to feel a little more comfortable. And I've made friends here, Statesboro, people that, I never had met before. And we talk about all sorts of things. So it's a good vibe. It's a good place in that sense. The dogs that we got, I think we got 74 of them total, and they're really wild. This one is kind of after Spock from Star Trek. This bowler one I think is so cool, and I was looking at them because we didn't pay a lot of money for them. The person wanted to just move them on, and they're really very well done artistically and creatively. I was like, what a fun job that would have been to make all of these. And I started looking them up, and they're highly collectible and valuable. They range, I don't know. Some of them are selling on eBay, sold recently for $300. So that's why we just put signs up, please do not touch. We found this bar at an estate sale, and it looks like it's really thick wood. It's, all hand carved. It's 1950s from Mexico with the matching stools that go with it. It's got, you open the back, and it's got all the places for the bottles and the mixers and everything like that. So my most fun part, I should say, is arranging the spaces and using color and kind of bringing things together, and always positioning items to sell best. I move things all the time because sometimes if regulars come in weekly, they might not have seen something, or there's always the magic when you touch something in an antique store or any store and it sells. It might have been sitting here for a while, but so I've got, this sculpture replica from a museum. He's kind of the bartender of my scene, and I got this beautiful bar, and then I've got all this mid-century glassware that, just ready to load into someone else's bar at home. That's the fun part to me, is setting it all up like it's almost like a theater set in a way, but for retail. So, and it's a challenge because every object is very different. So you have to position things a certain way and make sure expensive things are safe and not going to get, knocked around and whatnot. The thing that or something I truly appreciate in Statesboro and the people of Statesboro is that we've been the most fabulous antique store for the past 5 years. And I don't know, I just appreciate their support of our small business, a family-run business, family and friends, I should say. I hire all my retired friends work with me. We have a very good time, and we talk a lot. And I don't know, just them loving what we're doing here, it means a lot, that we're doing the right thing, and the business has absolutely grown and grown and grown, and it's because of the people who come in and our shoppers. Make sure it's unique, make sure it's truly in your heart that you want to do that business, because you are here 60 hours a week. I work nonstop all the time, every single day. And kind of have a plan for, how you can tap into all the different methods of selling things, from online to, parties in here or whatever, all sorts of things that I've got coming down the pike for the new store, because that will help pay for the employees and what we're doing. Yeah, it's not textbook. It's never easy, and it's never really linear, and you have to really think outside the box all the time.
Support local, explore the past, and experience something different. Stop by Charlie's Funky Junk Shop right here in Statesboro.